Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jonathan. I'm a spiritual guide, a healer, and a medium. To my returning subscribers, welcome back, my friends. Welcome back. Today's video is all about the Lion's Gate, and more importantly, a channel message from your angels about the Lion's Gate. Make sure to only take what resonates with you because this is a general channel message. Now on with the message. This week we have a very powerful cosmic event happening, which is called the Lion's Gate. It will be peaking on August 8th, but the gateway will remain open until the 12th. And this powerful gateway is going to help to reveal what is it that you need to know, what is it that you need to better understand, what is it that you need to let go of as far as in order to move forward. Because as far as this energy, it's going to really allow you to tap into your heart space once and for all, and to discover, as far as example, in your mind, what certain thoughts are in misalignment with how you feel emotionally as far as your vibrational frequency. Things are going to become clear this week. And what's really important is to become clear as far as what is it that you're looking to attract over the next 6 months. From now until the end of the year, as an example, which new direction do you want to head towards? What is it that you want to experience? What is it as far as what is it that you want to manifest? Write this down. I suggest that you write this down and place this on your angel altar for those who have one. And make sure to periodically go and review this list, look at this list. And it's the same thing as far as this week's really important, taking a step back, becoming the observer as far as the thoughts that are going to be coming up, as far as are you optimistic, are you pessimistic, are you choosing to look as far as the bright side, as far as the outcome that you're looking for, or is sometimes a bit of fear, or else insecurities, or else, you know what I mean, doubt coming forth, which is causing you to sometimes focus more on the undesired result. Because as far as this week, you have an incredible opportunity to clear through a lot of things in order to help align you on the right path moving forward. But it's really all about becoming an observer as far as your thoughts, as far as the example, manifesting. You might have done all that inner healing that you need to. You might have raised your vibrational frequency, but there are still some self-limited beliefs that are holding your manifestation back. And what's going to end up happening this week, everything will be amplified up. Therefore, it's going to become extremely clear as far as what self-limited beliefs have been holding you back. And when they come up, what's important is sit quietly and try to figure out, where did this self-limited belief originate from, in order to release it once and for all. And I would consider creating a list of all your self-limited beliefs and what are the newfound beliefs that you want to create, and make sure to observe those newfound beliefs that you want to create after you've discovered what is it that you're meant to let go. And as far as letting go, it's important to not always hang on to things because of safety and secure reasons. As an example, just because right now you might be living through a situation where it is painful, it's uncomfortable, but you've become accustomed to feeling that emotion. Therefore, stepping out of that comfort zone, trying something new, stepping out of that situation that you're in now might be bringing up a lot of fear. You might be hesitant on taking action on this, but begin to trust your intuition above all. Tap into your heart space, and if you have to, meditate. See, how does situation number one make you feel? Allow yourself, give yourself 5-10 minutes to see what emotions are coming up, what is actually coming up, and then switch to, here's the alternative path, here's a new direction I could head towards. How is that making you feel? Because as far as all the energies that have been leading up to now have been all internal energies, as far as truly allowing us to heal, to discover ourselves, to peel back the layers, to begin to see what blockages have been holding us back, to amplify up our spiritual gifts and really become the most powerful version of ourselves. Whereas now the energies moving forward until the end of the year will be more action driven type of energies, where you're going to be calm to start to take action. You're going to receive that guidance, you're going to receive those ideas, and then you're going to have to follow the signs and synchronicities as far as how is it that you're meant to move forward. Therefore, it's really important, as far as doing a thorough job this week, taking that time out, cutting certain useless entertainment as an example, and taking some time to sit quietly, taking some time, going for a walk out in nature. And it's the same thing as far as your health. Maybe drink more water, get more exercise in, make sure to get that meditation in, going out in nature and just relaxing your mind in order to tap into your God-given gift, which is your intuition, which is always leading you down the right path, because your intuition knows the outcome of a situation even before it happens. Therefore, your intuition knows which is the highest timelines available. But it's all a matter of getting all that inner work done, clearing everything that is coming up, not resisting, taking a step back and just becoming an observer. Just become an observer of your thoughts and your emotions for this entire week, and seeing what comes up. Write things down in order for you to not forget, because oftentimes you get all these bright ideas as an example, but then you're in the middle of nowhere and you didn't think about it. As an example, writing it on your phone. Next, then you get home and then you totally forget what was that idea that was given to you. And sometimes we receive messages or ideas or just insights where we don't understand them immediately, whereas if you write them down, you can review it later on, maybe possibly in 6 months from now, and all of a sudden that message is really going to resonate with you. Therefore, this week, be brave enough to see what comes up, and especially be brave enough to let go of things that are no longer serving you. If you're sensing, start viewing your whole reality as far as vibrational frequencies. Once you notice something is lower than you, is it making you feel worse? If it is, cut it out, or else limit your exposure. And oftentimes we have to do this example with loved ones, with individuals who once were close to us. But you have to understand that we each have our own journey here on earth, and at a certain point sometimes we're just no longer a vibrational match with others, and we must let them go. Whether it's permanent or temporary, at this very moment it doesn't matter. What's important, it is focusing on your vibrational frequency, going deep into your subconscious mind, getting rid of those blockages, instilling some newfound beliefs that are going to help you to attract those manifestations. They're going to help you to begin to mold your reality into what your heart truly desires. And you're going to notice at a certain point, all of a sudden your reality is going to become calm. All of a sudden there's going to be more and more peace. And oftentimes this does require you to be on your own the majority of the time. But if you're using your time well, and especially if you're starting to act on that guidance, you're starting to dive into what is it that you're passionate about, just for the sake of doing it, not for the reward, as an example, that you would get, example, your manifestation, but just for the pure joy that it brings you. Because whenever you're tapping into what is it that you're passionate about, all of a sudden, is you're getting yourself in the present moment, you're allowing that childlike excitement and happiness to come out. And those are the highest vibration frequencies that you can possibly feel. And once this happens, it becomes clear. Here's the next step that I'm meant to take. You just take the next step. If no guidance is coming forward, that means it's time to rest, relax, and just prepare yourself for that next quantum leap, as an example. But this week, it's all about releasing what needs to be released. It's all about focusing, getting serious about focusing on what your heart desires, and beginning to take some time to sit and see what actions, what necessary steps are going to be required of myself as of this very moment, and just take the next step. Keep it as simple as possible until it needs to get complicated, if it ever does. And what you're going to notice is you're always going to be receiving the guidance when you need it. All of a sudden, the resources are going to start to come forth without having to put much effort into this. But it all depends. How much have you opened up to your angels and your guides? How much have you opened up to them as far as what is it that you've gone through? How is it that you're feeling right now? What is it that you want to bring forth? The more you're able to open up with your spirit guides, with God, even a past loved one who's passed away has an incredible, it'll give you an incredible opportunity as far as what can come forth, because you have many different energies that are going to be working in your favor. And as you push forth, it's going to help to get you out of your mind and really tap into your heart space. And that's when your level of faith is going to grow. That's when certainty is going to come forth. And once you have this, you're unstoppable. It's just a matter of you taking action. It's a matter of you acting on that guidance. And at a certain point, everything is going to unfold exactly as it should, because everything is happening in your perfect divine timing. And sometimes it takes longer for things to come forth because there's things that we need to learn. There's certain things that we've never experienced before that we need to experience in order to prepare ourselves for that manifestation. It's not always just going to drop on your lap and you literally only have to let go of a self-limited belief and that's it. The majority of the time, there's much more to it than this. And as far as in society, that's one thing that needs to go away. As far as the quick fix, whatever is the quickest way to lose weight, make money, put on muscle, barely any of those work. They might work for like 0.001% of the population who just happen to luck in. It just happen to work out that way. But for the majority of the time, you have to put in that time, that energy, and that effort. But if you're able to view it like this, as far as the compound effect, all of the hours that you're going to be putting into a project where there might not be any recognition initially, at a certain point it's going to be the compound effect where you've already done all the work. It's almost going to be like passive income as an example. You've already done all the work and now you're going to be receiving the benefits from. You're going to be getting those manifestations. You're going to be attracting that abundance. Therefore, this week, real important, as far as your physical health, take care of yourself as best as possible. Drink ample water, get some exercise in, get some meditation in, go out in nature, get yourself grounded, put those questions out to the universe that you're looking for answers for, and then just, whether it's sitting or walking or doing something, just do something quietly, clear that mind and allow that guidance to come forth. And when it comes forth, take action based off of that guidance. Begin to trust spirit, begin to trust God more and more. And as you do so, that's when your manifestations are going to start to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And at a certain point, you're going to notice that you are divinely guided and protected, and there's nothing to fear whatsoever. Therefore, you might as well move forward out of love. You might as well trust your intuition completely, because it never lets you down. Your intuition always knows the highest timelines available, even though sometimes it seems like, whoa, my world is crumbling, things are just not working out. You're taking a shortcut. Imagine there's a river flowing all different directions. You have no idea where this river is going. All of a sudden you veered off the river, but guess what? You just took a shortcut. You went through a seemingly difficult situation, possibly for a month or two, but then all of a sudden, pop, your manifestation shows up. Therefore, really begin to trust that guidance. Whatever's going to be coming up this week, face it on, release it. Create yourself a list as far as your manifestations. What is it that you want to attract? As far as, it doesn't have to be the final destination, but it could be, I want to begin to start to create this type of thing. I want to begin to serve in this type of way. And then act on that guidance. See what self-limited beliefs are coming up. And this is just by seeing how you act, how you react, and what are your thoughts like. Example, if you go to the grocery store, do you still say to yourself, I'm not getting that because that's just too expensive? If you do, start thinking back as far as where this originated from, and then give yourself permission to release it, and then start looking at it as far as your intuition. If your intuition is telling you to purchase it, purchase it. If you're not going to purchase it, I'm going to put it on my list to purchase next time as an example. And then see what newfound beliefs you want to instill within yourself and write those down once more. And then begin to recite those each and every single day, especially right before you go to bed. Recite those, because you have 8 hours of non-stop manifesting that you're going to be able to do, as far as helping to change, to switch up your subconscious mind, and it is going to begin to create the exact reality that your heart desires. Well, I wish you guys an incredible Lionsgate. You guys have an awesome week. I love you guys. Namaste.